Hello, it's Rachel, and I'm using my laptop again. For some reason, it just seems to be more convenient, even though it's not the best quality. I just been using it because I like sitting in my bed. So I decided to do a 1 week update on the Daniel fast and how it's doing. I've completed my first week. This is actually day 8, and it has not been hard at all. Honestly, the only thing that I've craved this week is I wanted to have a glass of alcohol, like some beer or something. But as far as giving up meat, yeasts, dairy, sugar, it hasn't been hard for me. But it has been hard on my body. The first few days I had some flu-like symptoms with the die-off of yeast in your body, and getting rid of all the toxins. At first I was like, am I getting sick? Because I was so achy and tired. But then I figured that's what it is, My eyes are not masked up anymore like they were in the last video. I gave my eyes a break all week, and today was the first day I put my contacts back in. And just so you can see, you're probably thinking, well, what can you eat if you can't eat meat, dairy, yeasts, or sugars? Like, what the hell's left? So, I've been very creative, and I have found lots of great things. So, to tell you about how it's affecting me on all different levels. I mean, physically, like I said, I had some flu-like symptoms the first few days. After that, feel not anything super special, just regular so far. Spiritually, I can be honest, even though I've done meditation and read from the book, like a devotional time, and prayed more, I can say that I didn't really feel anything miraculous in the beginning. And but everything kind of just hit me, I'd say yesterday. Maybe it started maybe the day before, maybe on day 5 or 6. I started realizing that no matter what I give up, the things that I can have, I binge on. So it hadn't even really been a fast the first few days of my fast, because let me tell you, even though I gave up all these other foods, I still could eat certain foods. So what did I do with those? Ate them like crazy. Oh, I can eat vegetables, so I'm going to eat all the vegetables I can eat. Well, I can have rice and pasta. Well, I'm going to eat all the rice and pasta. So it's like I was just moving my food addiction to what I was allowed to have. And so I wasn't really giving up, anything per se. Like, my behavior still been the same. And that's what made me decide that I think the next time I fast, I'm probably going to do something more like a juice fast or a water fast, where I really have to just focus on me, because even with this fast, I get so consumed with recipes and menu plans and shopping, and I make everything so complicated because I like it. I mean, I love the process of eating. Like, I get something out of it, It's like I buy the groceries, and then I bag it up, and then I cut it up, and then I cook it, and then I do this, and then I eat, and then, where my whole day is revolved around what I eat and how I prepare it. And so what I thought about the other night was that I never allow myself to really get hungry. As soon as I feel the tinge of hunger, I grab something. I eat something. I never just sit with the feeling of hunger. And believe me, I'm nowhere near starvation. So my body can handle being hungry 10, 15 minutes, And that it's okay to be hungry, and that you don't need to just instantly, numb that hunger, because sometimes it's not hunger, sometimes I'm thirsty and whatnot. So I made a commitment 2 days ago to not eat past 8 o'clock. I thought it would be really horrible. The first night I started getting hungry, and I just sat with the hunger. I dealt with the hunger, and it passes. Because it's not a real hunger. Like, I'm not starving. I haven't been without food for long periods of time. Like, it's not hunger. And so I was able to sleep. I thought, I'm going to wake up wanting to eat, because that's what I've done every night at the beginning of the fast. I woke up in the middle of the night and I ate, even though it was healthy things like hummus and vegetables, or bean dip and homemade tortillas. It still was in the middle of the night. It was still a craving. And so I just thought, this is ridiculous. Like, you don't need to eat this much. The hell is going on? Like, you are overweight person. You eat constantly. Like, what the hell? You can't handle hunger? Like, I handle all these other horrible emotions and feelings, depression, sadness, but I can't handle, like, being hungry. I don't know. It was just strange. I started analyzing, that relationship. And then another realization I had last night, and it didn't even come to me on my own. It was from a YouTube video. I can't wait till the day I don't have a double chin. There was someone talking, and on a video, she was talking about fasting or whatnot, and how she did like a 10-day fast, and she didn't lose any weight. And she was saying, she was having a juice fast, and she said that the majority of the population loses about 1 pound a day on a veggie type raw food or a juicing type diet, and she didn't, and she couldn't figure out what the deal was. And she said that she thought about it, and it was because she feels like her weight is emotional, meaning that there's a reason why her body didn't want to let go of that weight. There's something going on in her that's holding that back. There's something to where she feels the need, something feels like it needs to be insulated or protected for something, or whatever. I don't know if this makes any sense, but I keep fighting with myself of why it's so difficult for me to lose weight. I mean, it's hard for everybody to lose weight. I mean, you see tons of people trying to lose weight. But I guess being a person that hasn't been overweight my whole life, just wondering, in a person like me that, I don't know. I just kind of thought about that, and I think that my body is keeping this weight on, and my behavior is reinforcing this weight to stay on, because I'm there's something in there that doesn't want to let it go. It doesn't want for me to move on to the potential of what I want to be, or how I want to look, and how I want to feel about myself. I mean, whether it's that on some level I don't feel like it's unworthy or it's or whatever, but I feel I really, I mean, there's a reason why every diet I'm on, I lose the first 15 pounds, no problem, and I stop. I mean, every single time, 15 pounds, then I stop. What is it about that 15 pounds, you know? And I feel like those first 15 pounds, I get momentum and I get excited and I'm like, I'm going to do this, and it scares the shit out of some part of me. There's a part of me that is scared to death of being really pretty and really sexy and really, you know, what I was at one point. There is a part of me that doesn't know how they're going to handle the attention again, or am I going to make the same mistakes? I mean, to self-disclose, when I was in my 20s, I was in excellent shape, looked super great, got my hair done all the time, my nails done, all kinds of things, but you know what, I was extremely promiscuous. I drank a lot, my life was just out of control, and I wasn't, you know, I didn't know how to handle all the attention. I love the attention, but I made really bad emotional decisions that have scarred me. And I don't know if there's a part of me that feels like if I get all that way again, I'm going to start being that person again, which I'm not. I mean, I'm 10 years older. I have a baby. I'm in a relationship. I'm a full-time social worker. Like, I'm not going to be that crazy party girl, but there's some type of scars inside of me from all of the situations I put myself into, all this unsafe, horrible, I mean, I've got some stories for your ass, you know, and, you know, I had a problem with drugs, I've had all kinds of things, and I think that my body's thinking, well, if you don't have food, what are you going to have? What is your new addiction going to be, Rachel? What are you going to do? You know, and I guess I'm scared to actually, you know what? You're a big girl. You're not going to have any more addictions. This is it. So anyway, I don't have that much time left in this video, but to let you know, my first week I lost 3.6 pounds, and that's awesome. But anyway, I'm going to do another check-in next week. I know it's a lot of rambling, but I don't know. This fast is not anything like what I thought. I mean, there's been times where I'm like, why am I even doing this? This is stupid. Like, I'm not even like a religious Christian person. Why am I doing this, you know, biblical fast? It doesn't even match me as a person, you know. I don't go to church. I don't believe in half of what the Bible says, you know. Why am I doing this? But there's something calling me to finish it. It's very strange. But I'm rolling with it. I mean, what else am I going to do? Just keep getting fat? Just keep getting more distracted by life? Just keep living unhappy and miserable? You know, desperate times, desperate measures, you know. I'm not happy with my life. There's a huge area of my life that's just out of control and horrible, and one of the parts of it is my overeating, my weight, my self-esteem, you know. So 1 week down, 2 to go. 3.4 pounds down the first week, and you know, my skin's still messed up. Hopefully that'll get better, and check in with you next Friday. Bye guys.